Welcome to the Daily Debrief, where we take a closer look at our top stories. I'm Joyce Lupiani, and I'm being joined today by Good Morning Las Vegas anchor Dave Courvoisier. Dave, you sat down with the new undersheriff in town for an extensive interview. How did that come about?
I think it happened through our general manager, who was in Leadership Las Vegas with him, and approached him one day and said, "Hey, we'd like to have a sit down with you sometime. You're newly under sheriff in the office, and it'd be great to pick your brain a little bit." And he agreed.
During the interview, Darcy mentioned that the TV show Cops inspired him to become a police officer. Yeah, I found that was pretty funny too.
Well, he was being very honest. I think when he was a young man, like a lot of us who watched cop shows back then, because they were a relatively new genre, he got inspired by that. And as a young man, thought that's something I'd really like to do someday.
What else did you learn about him? I think he was in the military before he was a police officer.
Right. I didn't get a lot of background, but yes, he's a military guy, as are so many officers, because it's a very similar structure. There's a command structure and there's a lot of discipline involved. And he did that for a while. He's from the East. He's from the Philadelphia area. And I got his degree there. And when he moved here in 1991, he joined Metro, and he's worked his way through just about every department at Metro. I mean, including internal affairs, and I don't want to take up too much time relating how many departments he's been working for or was in charge of, but he's got the full experience.
Transparency has become more important than ever for local police. Actually, it's become important for just about everybody, including us. Did you talk to Darcy about the need for Metro to be transparent?
I didn't ask him that question specifically, but in everything that I did ask him about, he underscored that transparency was important, that being open and honest about the policies and about the things that we're trying to do was so important to gain the trust of the community, which of course is very important. In fact, I asked him specifically about their community outreach, because I've always seen that as kind of a hallmark of the Metro Police Department. And he said, of course, that's one of our main points. We really want to stress the beat cop, the person who is out in the neighborhood, getting to know the religious leaders and getting to know the community leaders. That's so important for us to be able to be effective, is to be ingratiated into the community.
I remember that he also talked about body cams, and he called it a blessing, which I thought that was kind of unusual, or it just kind of struck me that he used the word blessing.
Well, and that's how I asked him. I said, was it a blessing or a curse? And he said it was a blessing. And I was surprised a little bit by that, too, because at first, I think police departments across the country were pretty reluctant to have a camera hanging off, the front of their uniform, afraid of what it might show them doing. But it's turned out, at least in Christopher Darcy's experience, it's turned out that it exonerates the police more often than it gets them in trouble, that it really is the backup they need to show that they're doing their job right.
Darcy also talked about diversity in the department. He admitted that it's been a struggle for Metro, and they are working on it. Did he give any specifics about how they are seeking to solve that problem?
Only that they're very aware of it, that they are constantly working to make that change, especially according to the breakdown of our society. How many Asian Pacific Islanders, how many Latinos, how many Blacks, and they're very aware of that percentage breakdown in our community, and they're trying to match the police department to that. He says it's a constant challenge, but they're constantly working on it.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today, Dave.
Sure. You bet.
If you'd like to watch the interviews again, just head to ktmv.com. Right now, stay with us for more local coverage after the break here on KTMV Streaming, Las Vegas News on your time.